I want to talk about how so-called TIs, how we're at a stage where we're beginning to wake up out of a coma, so to speak. We're beginning to wake up to not only the illusion of this matrix we call the world around us, but we're also waking up to who we are as spiritual beings as well. And that's why I liken it, that's why I like to compare our awakening to a coma, in the sense that when somebody's in a coma and they come up out of that coma, for some individuals, they remember, everything before they went into the coma instantly. They remember the faces, the family, the friends, different things that they did throughout their life, but then you have other individuals that may wake up and piece by piece they have to start, to recollect who they are, who their family and friends are, and what they did in the past, and so that's how it is, with the so-called TIs waking up to the illusion around us, and also to who we are as spiritual beings and powerful spiritual beings. And I believe for some, they know their origins, like before this earth, before they incarnated here on earth, reincarnated or just incarnated, maybe their first time here, but they realize who they are and their abilities. And then you have some TIs, like so-called TIs like myself, who are, I knew my abilities growing up, but then over time, through the lifestyle I was living, they kind of got diluted. But I didn't know my origins, before I reincarnated. So, but now, I'm like that second individual waking up out of the coma, because I'm beginning to put the pieces back together. And it's starting to speed up, like very rapidly, because the more I detach myself from the matrix and the world, because it's all a process. So, because we all have habits, but the more I don't feed those habits and I discard them, then the more I begin to raise my consciousness, and at the same time I'm raising my vibration as well. So all you TIs, excuse me, so-called TIs, I'm gonna start calling you guys, warriors, because we're warriors. Start putting the pieces together, and it's a process. It's not, I won't say it's not going to happen overnight, because anything's possible, but I'm saying don't get frustrated and discouraged if you're trying to put the pieces together of what's going on with gang stalking and in your life, and why you're being treated a certain way, and then why you may have certain abilities, or you may pick up on people's energies around you. So put the pieces together and start to wake back up. And you can even ask the creator, and the universe, and you can even ask nature, to help you. Even the animals will help you, and ask them to give you signs to let you know who you are and your purpose here. And once you do that, and then you may get some signs, don't disregard them. You may want to, Google it. If you get a certain synchronicity or something like that, with the animal or whatever it may be, with numbers or whatever, and you keep seeing like the same number patterns or whatever, like 1144 or 444, 222 or whatever, or you may see like a red-tailed hawk, or whatever it may be, take that into consideration and see if it has any spiritual significance in your life, and do your research. And once you start to if it does, because 9 times out of 10 is really the whole universe and nature around us is trying to communicate with us on a regular basis. So once you start becoming more privy and in tune to how the universe and nature is communicating with you, then you'll start to really understand how you're being guided on your journey here, because you're never alone. So I just want to let you guys know that just wake up. It's a process. You know, be patient with yourself, love yourself, forgive yourself, and just never give up. All right, so all right, I just want to leave you guys with that. Peace.